Hey guys, how's it going? I hope everybody's having a fantastic day today. The issue I want to talk to you about today is something I think a lot of anime fans, especially younger anime fans, kind of struggle with. And that is explaining anime to your parents or just to anybody in general, really. From my experience, there really is no shortcuts when it comes to explaining anime. There's no shortcuts, and there's really no quick and easy way to do it. Taking the kind of easier route often doesn't convey what you're trying to express, and usually the person you're talking to either doesn't understand or walks away from that conversation with an entirely different idea of what anime actually is. But I mean, that's just from my personal experience. I mean, it could be different for other people, but it's just something that I've seen happen quite often. And so I just thought I would make a video to give a little bit of, I don't know, tips, tricks, and pointers on how you might have a better time explaining anime to your parents or your friends. So here we go. First of all, as I said a moment ago, don't take shortcuts. Just start from the top. Explain that anime is an art form, a form of animation that comes from Japan. You can explain the process, the depth, give some examples. Like, I'm pretty sure whoever you're talking to has at least a couple of times in their life heard of Pokemon or Dragon Ball Z. Give some examples like Dragon Ball Z is anime. Have you ever heard of that or seen any of that? Pokemon is technically a form of anime. Have you heard of that or seen that? And I think that will help give them an idea right off the bat of what you're actually talking about. And so they'll have that image in their mind while you're further explaining. Because by all means, really, I don't think you should stop there. Tell them about the different genres, the different series. Tell them how anime is, it's cartoons, but the complexity and the sophistication of the plots, the characters, tell them all of that. Be passionate. And if they're interested, they'll listen to you. And if not, I'm pretty sure they'll let you know. And if you're talking to your parents, one of the things that I think you should definitely avoid is using this phrase, because this has backfired on me several times. Not necessarily explaining to my parents, but explaining to other people. When I was younger, I would say anime is cartoons for adults. And that did not go over well. It would confuse the hell out of people. They would think, contrary to what you just said, cartoons for adults, you may be thinking cartoons with violence or language or suggestive situations. What they heard, cartoons for adults, translated in their mind is porn. And that's not always the case. I mean, we do know that exists, but that may not necessarily be what you're talking about. So by all means, do not say anime is cartoons for adults, because people will quickly misunderstand that. So yeah, pointer. And when explaining to your parents, take a long, hard look at who your parents are, what kind of people they are. Are they cool? Are they relaxed and laid back? Are they open-minded? Or are they easily offended? Are they, do they get squeamish around violence or language or suggestive situations or things like magic and fantasy elements? Think about that. Think about who they are and how they're going to react, and be selective in the anime that you try and explain to them. Like, depending on all those options, those factors that I just explained to you, that I just mentioned, if you have a parent who does not like violence, does not like foul language, then, if you're explaining anime or trying to show anime to them, select one that is more kid-friendly. Select one that's milder, a little bit, I guess I was less offensive. I guess I should just go ahead and say that's not that offensive. And, you know, as you're watching it, you know, keep explaining, you know, let them know that, you know, this person does this and for this reason, you know, this person is a good guy or this person is a bad guy, and why, you know, explain their motives and how they go back and forth. And I think you may have a pretty good result as you know, for your reward. And, you know, if you have a really laid back parent like I do, my mom is actually about as big an anime fan as I am. You know, she's very laid back, she's very open-minded, she loves and can appreciate a good story, good characters, because she herself is a writer. And so watching anime with her or explaining anime to her back in the day was incredibly easy. So, you know, just take a moment to reflect on, you know, what kind of people your parents are. They're awesome people. They love you, and more than likely they want to support what you're into. So, you know, just go from there and be careful, be selective, be knowledgeable, explain as best you can, and help them understand, help them see why you love anime, help them see the artistic value in it, help them see the creative value in it. And whether you're explaining to your parents or to your friends, I think you'll probably have some pretty good results, hopefully. I hope this video helps someone, and thank you for tuning in, whoever you may be out there, for coming to listen to my random anime ramblings. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, would super appreciate that, and share some of your own anime experiences in the comments. You know, like, have you ever tried to explain anime to your friends or your parents or your aunts and uncles, your grandparents, whoever you may be around? And if you've had some interesting or, you know, funny or even unpleasant outcomes, you know, share them in the comments. I want to hear about them. And follow me on Instagram, Mary Mary Cosplay. I'm also going to put a link to my Facebook cosplay page in the description below. So I hope that you will check that out and give my page a like. And I will see you guys soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.